Welcome to AGORACOM, the Small Cap Epicenter, and AGORACOM TV, your daily, fast-paced, edgy show that brings you the best press releases out of the small cap world every morning at the open, so you can hopefully profit from them and maybe even find your next great small cap investment. Now, as you all know, it's day 3 of the PDAC, and we're here at the PDAC. A lot of people in the aisles, over 18,000 investors are attending the PDAC, over 400 companies are here. The great news is that gold is still holding in the $985 range, silver is still over $20, so we're hoping, beyond hope, that maybe we'll get $1,000 gold before the PDAC is done. In the meantime, let's get to some of the press releases. We're going to start off with Anglo Resources, trades on the TSX Venture Exchange under the stock symbol ASW. This is an AGORACOM client, got to disclose that, but this news stands on its own. They're confirming that the Li-201 kimberlite is diamond bearing. These are drill holes 07 and 05, intersected kimberlite totaling 20.25 meters and 14.75 meters respectively. Together, they combined weight of 58 kilograms. They sent these samples off for processing, and they're announcing a total of 30 diamonds were recovered. The company closed yesterday at 32 cents. That's Anglo Resources. Next up, Reservoir Capital trades on the Venture Exchange under REO. Let me scroll through this for a second, doing this live. They announced that they intercepted 12.6 grams per ton of gold over 4.8 meters. This is at their Brestovac property in Serbia. The best hole here was number BN14, 4.8 meters of 12.6 grams per ton of gold. And as well included in that was 1.4 meters of 20.1 grams per ton of gold. They're saying that this demonstrates the potential for significant epithelial gold mineralization at Brestovac. The company is now modeling the mineralization in the corridor zone prior to making an initial resource estimate. They closed yesterday at 84 cents. Next up, Gitennes Exploration trades on the Toronto Stock Exchange under the stock symbol GIT. They're announcing the intersected silver gold vein at depth. This is at their property in north central Peru. The grades and widths, they're saying, remain very strong. Here are some of the highlights. Listen to some of these numbers. Hole 36. 2 meters of 645 grams per ton of silver equivalent. They've got some silver and gold, so they're using silver equivalent because that's a dominating mineral. Hole 37, 133 grams per ton of silver equivalent. And hole 40, 165.5 grams per ton of silver equivalent. They closed yesterday at 28 cents. Next up, Millstream Mines trades under MLN on the Venture Exchange. They're announcing that they intersected 7.39 ounces per ton of gold. That equates to about 230 grams per ton, and this is in an exploration drift at the Tamarack gold property. Now, this is only a channel sample. It's not drilling, but these numbers are significant enough that we did want to talk about these here. They closed yesterday at 22 cents. They've got a lot of detail involved in that press release, so we suggest you go take a look and do some of your own due diligence. For our friends in the U.S., we got some non-resources news that you got to go take a look at. VECT Systems, they announced a military order for $2.85 million. This is from an unnamed military customer, obviously, that they can't talk about. $950,000 order plus $1.9 million in options to renew. The company closed just at 80 cents. And finally, Reflex Scientific trades on the U.S. under RSCF. They received a $1 million order for one of their imaging systems. This order did come from a subsidiary. It's for proprietary imaging software to a major customer that's unnamed in this press release, and they closed yesterday at 72 cents. That's a wrap. As always, if you're watching this on Globe Investor and you want to get more news from more great small cap resources companies, many of whom are right here at PDAC, take a look at all the headlines, all the interviews for more great leads, and don't forget about the AGORACOM marketplace. Over 90 companies now listed by industry and exchange, so you can find one that may be suitable for your portfolio. That's a wrap. Have a fantastic day. We're going to be here one more time tomorrow. Hopefully gold will get through $1,000, and we can all have a great celebration here at PDAC. Until then, have a great day. Talk to you then.